exactly remember if we were like pure in person with the option of virtual, or if we were hybrid. So I was getting nervous because a lot of the time, like I travel back and forth, like here and home. So if I'm home, I'll get on YouTube, and I was like, I don't know if I should rely on this. So I was like, let me try to be more in person.
I'm thinking that they want them all in person just because they've noticed struggles. Are you also trying to work like during the school year?
So I try to be like stern on when I work. So usually during the semester, I do not work for any circumstance.
Right.
I just know that would be very confusing. Both is important, but money that you put in your account is a little hard to stay motivated.
It's confusing and stressful.
Yeah,
for sure.
so during the semester I don't, but breaks like winter, summer, I like to work.
Okay. Which is good. They say even during the school year, up to 20 hours is okay. And then notice you get a better GPA when you work 20 hours because you have to organize, but then anything over 20 hours, they say, is too much. So that's where it's like, whoa, it can be.
Yeah, I don't know. The one time I did both, I was a little frazzled. So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think it works for me.
Well, especially like you said, if you're thinking of doing up to 18 hours or even over, that's a lot.
And that would be for the fall, right?
So adding 2 more starting in October, that's the only classes you can add. That would be adding 18 or 21st hour for the fall, and then also doing 18 or 21 in the spring, because it sounds like you need 51 total, depending on if you did 18 or 21. If you did that both semesters, that's 42, and then 9 in the summer. But if you only did like less than 21 in the fall and spring, it would be up to 11 is the max you can take in the summer. So that's like a sprint to the finish line. If you don't have to do it, don't stress yourself out. If you do, that, it's Nikita's really good at figuring it out. Has she made one of those for you yet? Because she'll make one.
So when I first met with her, it actually came with everything.
Okay.
This is the check sheet I've had since the beginning, and like now, the classes I took spring 22, I'm putting in here. So that I'm, just on the right side of this. I still have my application for college of social work.
Right.
Which I have to turn in.
Right. Yeah.
And
We take them through the secretary downstairs, but that's.
Right.
It should be, they say, like November for spring or April 1st for the fall. So long as it's before you guys graduate. And she is really good she'll like make a schedule with you and show you exactly what you need to finish.
Okay. Yeah, it says November 15th of fall semester for spring. Okay. Yeah, because April 15th has already passed. Yeah, there was something on here I was confused about. The FYS 1101. It says
First year experience is usually USS 1000 now.
Okay, yeah, I did take that. I was wondering, I'm like, what is that? So I think it was a English class one there I never took, but it was like a different one.
Yeah, so if you have most of those taken, and you have practice 3 also, you said you're doing them all 3 simultaneously?
No, so
Okay.
they actually only, I was putting 1, 2. I just know there's others, I think, who are taking all 3 right now.
Right, because you are able to do that so that you could, that's again the sprint to the finish line. So you can. It always makes me feel excited when people don't do that because that's stressful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When did you start? In 2019 or 2020?
I started in 2020.
Okay, so then you would be graduating early in the fall.
Yeah.
Okay, which it sounds like you still can do, even if you, so you needed 51. If you did 18 is 36. Well, yeah, you're already taking 14. So that would be 50, 18, and 14. And then if you add a couple summer classes. So you will surely, as long as you do that whole check sheet, I have it on here too. Do you have the ones written down that you've taken?
Yes. So I am kind of catching myself back up from the spring and summer. I haven't added those courses.
Okay. Yeah, because you got, this goes for all of you guys. You need all D's on the left. This is minimum graduation requirements. All C's on the right, and a 2.0 overall. So.
And then courses in the major, we have to have a C on the right.
Correct.
Okay.
That's why it C's on the right. It's like 9 social work courses, stats and research, and then field. And that's the 49 hours on the right. There's about 48 hours on the left. And then whatever else is left over for electives, it sounds like there's 23 hours of electives you can take if you want to.
And did they just lower it?
To 120?
120.
So does yours still say 124?
No, mine says university minimum total 121
Okay.
hours required for graduation.
Supposedly it is 120 now, and you don't have to take a foreign language anymore if you didn't want to.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I mean, if I was to pick up, I'd probably French because that's what I was doing in high school and I did well with it. But I was like, no.
Right, yeah. I did French in high school too.
Yeah,
Which,
you speak Spanish fluently, and I realized Spanish is not for me when I got a D, and I was like, oh no, okay.
Right.
So,
yeah.
on to the next.
Right. It is nice that OSU offers the social work degree without a language. All the big universities do, so we didn't want to be a ton different than them. Like, why should we force you to learn a language and none of the major universities do that are 50,000 students? It just seems extra.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do it if you want. That is certainly an option, but you don't have to do it if you didn't want to. So, but yeah, actually, you sound to be in pretty darn good shape, in my opinion. And these practice courses, a lot of them, you've already done human behavior in the social environment.
It sounds familiar.
One, I think. In the summer, what did you take? Was it like other not social work classes?
Maybe in my head now. So, I must have took that already because I'm in human behavior and then social environment too. And that's one of the classes starting in October, so I have to take the first one at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I took human growth and development spring 22. I don't think that's not the beginning of that class, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And I think another reason I'm kind of getting tangled up is I think I'm still minoring in psychology.
Oh, are you really?
I think so, and I'm like, maybe I should. I don't know, like I want to have that minor, but I'm like, if it's holding me,
right?
Maybe I should, continue to have it.
Right. Yeah. I hate to say this because psychology will get mad, but it's fine if you don't have a minor in psychology.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was just nice to have in my back pocket, just like more understanding of individuals with clients and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. Like it was just more of something fun I like to do.
Right. I have a psych degree, but I can't do anything with it.
Because isn't it more? It's more like clinical, if that's the right word I'm using.
It can be, but that's where a master's degree in social work is just as clinical as psychology is.
And I don't know, like I thought it was like gonna do something extra for me, like
Right.
that little seasoning on top.
I was told that, and they never changed their tune, that psychology was the only way to do this stuff all the way through my undergraduate. I found out the hard way that I had nothing I could do with my psych degree and had to go and get the master's in social work anyway. So, and then it took twice as long because I didn't have a bachelor's in social work. So I'm very disappointed nobody advised me correctly, and maybe they didn't know. But if they had, I'd have 2 years of my life back, $30,000, and no student loan debt. But whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's sounding real. Like, I don't think it's gonna. Like, I feel like if I just drop the psych classes and just continue with, just social work, I would be done in the fall. Like, no
Right.
questions about it. Psych classes are trying to fill in my schedule too.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because like if it simplifies life and you just look at this and you crush it out, nothing is lost.
Because that's what I'm like, what are the classes? And I'm like, you're still minoring. It's like, so I'm like, I don't think I want to.
So you still can use them for electives, and it fills in the 23 hours that you need besides the 48 hours on this side and 49 on that side. To get to 120, you need 23. So if you took, how many is that? 7 psych classes, then that's what you got.
Because I started undecided, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to do psychology.
Mm-hmm.
And then somewhere in there, I switched to social work, but the classes are almost, so I was like, okay.
Right.
So a lot of the psychology classes I had already completed. So
right.
You were getting into social work quite early.
Right. Yeah. It's a good. A lot of people end up becoming psychology graduates and then have no idea what you can do with it. So we go over to social work
Yeah.
and we do a 66-hour master's instead of a 36-hour master's, and that's a lot of money, a lot of time, and sometimes disappointment because you're like, why didn't anybody tell me?
Yeah. I start having those conversations early because I think even at home, my mom was like, okay, psychology, what are you
going to do with
what are
it?
you going to do with it? But also, I was going to like different meetings and stuff, and people were saying like, it sounds nice, but unless you're going focused for something, psychology isn't really a ballgame you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
But social work is a lot more broader, and you can kind of, do what you want with that.
Right.
Like, yeah, because I didn't have a focus when I was a psych major, so I was like, yeah, it sounds like I'm going to social work. And I kind of like being flexible, and I know me, like if I'm in one place and I get worked out, or if I don't quite like what I'm doing, I want to be able to, move around in that work field.
Right. Yeah. So I never make a decision for anybody, but I can at least share my experience with it. Like that was mine, and I still have it. So they've even said if I needed to, I could teach in their psych program, but right now that's all it's going to give me is I can teach it. And I have taught it to a psych before, so that's all. I hate to be the one who said whenever I see a psych major and I know they're going down the path that I went down, I said, you could at least double major and not piss off the psychology department and drop the major, but just keep them both. And it's not that much more. It's like the same 120 hours. It's just all of your electives are psychology. So you really can double major in it, but, or minor or whatever, but that's so I don't steal from their students because they get real upset when they steal their students all the time. So.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what, again, like, could you like just reiterate, if I am to, well, I don't want to say drop, but what's the difference of just being a social work major and double major?
It probably is for a psych major. You've got to take it's probably like that 49 hours. You take all the same on that side,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of those social work classes, and then probably all of the psych classes. So I guess the difference would be you probably wouldn't finish early, but you could finish on time.
Oh.
So it is kind of exciting to finish early.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I just, when she said, something about summer classes and a overload, I was like, I thought we were gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got a little concerned because it sounds like a lot on my part, and that makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely something I wish people gave me advice on 25 years ago, but I never got it. So, so that's cool. If you, Nikita seems to be meeting with everybody right now too. So getting you ready, about to register for the fall, or for the spring now, which is crazy. So they start at like October.
No, okay, I thought, because I was like, I registered, but I registered for this semester in summer, because I took summer courses. So yeah, I'm not registered yet. What is it, spring?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think. They even have summer classes probably up here in the next couple of months even. So but that, if you didn't have any other questions, that's kind of where short classes are over quickly, and that's why it is kind of nice to have the hybrid stuff, because if you need be, it's there for the taking if you need to take extra time to work on one of those. Or did you say you observed the AA meeting also?
Yeah, so I observed AA on Zoom.
Okay.
It was like thing. So
Mhm.
it was
Okay. It's a good option for people. Did you observe an AA, or did you do observation of something else?
No, I'm just waiting for my next class.
Oh, is it the 1 o'clock one, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. What class is next? What?
Global history.
Okay. I wonder who has that. Who's the teacher?
Carol. I don't know how to say her last name.
Okay. Is that one of your all's required classes, I guess?
I think it is for my major.
Is it, what's your major?
English pretty well.
Oh, it probably is. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Cool. Well, we finished right on time today. We're going to call it a productive day, and